Well, they've got the draft, but again, I asked this question, will it be a rerun or a remake? Will we see the same result in YG push through? Will Pro Esports find the solution? The final pick, Yu Zhang. We'll see how much of an impact it has as we get this set underway. It's going to be Naisu on the cast alongside Leo. Welcome back, buddy.
And here we go. We waited a couple days leading into the knockouts, and now it's finally here. This is the best part of the tournament, and we get to see what adjustments have been made for our team. Starting off with Yangon Galacticos and Pro Esports. Leo, welcome back. We missed you, man. We're jumping into this one.
Mingalaba and Homoy Mao to all of the Cambodian and Burmese fans watching. This is a best of 5, and the action starts now. Neither side, I'd say, has...
Fighting around what they have with this composition, even when you look at the emblems that they're running, there is a good fight potential for just Yangon Galacticos to play off Blink.
On the gold lane, you see that both are just jockeying for position. Sanji and Kozin looking for that quick rotation out. Quick duel, both at less than half health right now. Sanji has the level up, BMI back.
This is such a odd thing too. I know the panel shared the sentiments. Same thing. Hold on. Bottom lane.
Ying rocking the Purified, dueling against 2, you were saying.
Okay. To go back to where the meta was just a little bit ago, maybe that is the solution. Just ban out those assassin junglers that have been being picked up so much throughout the course of MSC. You know, the Ling, the Rara, the Fanny now. And I'm wondering if that'll be the case, just because, again, it's the nature of the best of 5. You've got some... it's a little bit of a slower pace game because of the nature of the junglers that are in play here. You know, the fact that it's Guinevere. Oh, hold on, Han?
Oh, sorry, I'm feeling coming in! Taking down Han! The Retribution Source, the jungler, out of the equation for Yangon early on. Turtle spawns.
Well, that's unfortunate. So this is just going to be a Turtle over to Pro Esports. A really good setup. And this is why they were saying, you know, you've got to watch out for that Petrify. Sorry on Felix, this is one of his best heroes, this Yu Zhang that he's been able to go ahead and showcase throughout so far. Pressure.
PPP coming in, does not force the issue. They do get the Purify on Sanji. They pop that.
Pop that Purify, man. But again, you don't want to let this Yu Zhang scale up an advantage in the lane matchup alone, and that's why, oh, here's the setup.
Han finds a Requiem. Kaizen looking to take him down, gives the kill over to the jungler. Han finds his redemption. Now they pressure Coily. Coily will be able to secure the orange. Rolling away.
All right, he gets
50-50, this is neutral, and it's a matter of how fast Ying can make it to that gold lane, and now they find Sa. That soft little gore, the choke down on the Coily, holding on to that Puissance, does not get pressured to press it down, holding it for the 30-second turtle coming up.
Too unfortunate. You can't really flicker, you know, in time, I guess, with Sa there on the gore, just because of how quick that setup with the spatial migration happens. So Yangon Galacticos doing a really good job just finding these little moments across the map. You can see, though, how quickly they're actually rotating across the map, and that's why now, if you're Pro Esports, having this Cho in the hands of PP here, he's got to be able to go ahead and land that kick, land that setup, you know, and then capitalize on it. Skypiercer's picked up for Sa now, too, on the score, so if he's able to get stacks, he's a big threat with that Mystic Gush.
Pro Esports not going to take this line down despite the early pickoff. Yangon Galacticos up by a significant 500 gold. Jockeying for position, PPP getting pressured by Kaize. Purifies all off of cooldown on Yangon. Ying and Blink just pressuring the turtle.
Okay, he wants to get his orange quick. Coily's going to be here in time. He's going to roll on through. Ding.
And the Puissance is in. It's good. Blink with the revitalized Han with the Retribution to secure the turtle. Down goes Sorry Felix. PPP follows through. Coily finds Han. Felix falls in, and they're not done. They want Coily, and they'll get him, and they eventually will get the kill on Sanji. This Claude is farming up good.
2 kills already after the second turtle. Looking for Sa.
Another choke down. One more. Ying gets it.
Man, talk about a switch. Yangon Galacticos just decides to go in high drive. Takes the turtle, takes some kills. Now they will capitalize on a tier 1 in mid. Oh, they're not stopping here.
PPP one more. Kaize gets it. Who has the Skypiercer? Coily jumps in, finds Kaize. Kaize will still not take this line down. He keeps on going. Han from the flank. Joseph.
We'll take a look at the items here real quick. We'll see exactly who has the Skypiercer. Wow. Okay, so it's just Sa.
Yeah, no, Yangon Galacticos are playing it close to the chest despite almost being 3,000 gold up. They decide to be conservative and say, nope, we're going to spread the goods.
Yeah, this is, maybe it's the case where we see Kaize pick it up later, as we've seen with Jushins before. Eventually, maybe second, third item. He's already got the glowing wand. He'll be going, so he's just going to go to the Clock of Destiny next, I would assume. But again, these variations of the build, especially for the Jushin, has changed depending on the game, depending on the composition. That's what they're going to play it. So right now, Pro Esports.
Oh! Sanji here, purifies, blazing duet. on the Kozin. Life stealing away from the small wave, but you can see that he hasn't invested in that just yet, just building the golden staff.
Just getting the golden staff. Had to pop the Purify. He's not going to have that for this turtle, nor will he have the ultimate. We'll see if Pro Esports wants to go ahead and try to capitalize on that. Maybe get the turtle. They're in range for this Coily. Wait for the rest of the team to get here. PP just off the corner.
Gets that kick, displaces him. Ying with the Valkyrie's Descent, Turtle still with the Retribution range, revitalized. It's Coily who threads the needle. Han falls to Surya Phoenix, but Ying still finishes the job. Finds Coily, a trade 2 for 1. Can he get Felix right now? Ying is on a warpath.
Oh, this is a problem, you know, when you're trying to disengage, get away. Yes, you got the turtle, but you can't get away from the fight, you know, and that's what happens with this. Hold on.
Yeah, Sanji's not pressing that.
He's not pressing that.
Just a mile away.
Has the Moscow voice line changed?
No. But he has hit the SODs, significantly so, for the past 7 minutes. It's just, you know, the one time he pressed it, they still lost.
That's true, that's true. Oh, no, he's actually going to be in trouble now. Kozin?
Okay, he finds a dash to the other side. PPP looking for a punish. Massive Requiem finds Kozin regardless. And now they might find PPP 2! Another one! Goes over to Yangon. A snare set by the Burmese.
This is what I was talking about, Leo. Like, when you're trying to get away from the fight, when you're trying to disengage, it's that much more difficult because you have that ability to be dragged back to the opposing team because of the Jushin. And then on top of it, you got Han just having a heyday, jumping in. I mean, this is a composition that can just cut off all your angles because you got a Freya, you got a Guinevere. There's, you know, I feel like even for Blink, it's been kind of low-key what he's been able to do with the Carmilla, but it's all part of the plan.
It's a mobile box. Essentially what we've been missing throughout the first week of MSC. The fact that we thought we could win with the Eves, with the more, you know, immobile heroes like Eudora.
Yeah.
What Yangon Galacticos has through Coach Mars and MGod is they made a mobile box, Joseph. Wherever Blink is where that box is.
And it's a circle.
Yeah.
It's a circle, you know?
It's a tetrahedron.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, that seems to be working so well with a mobile lineup like this. Now this Lord's coming up here. Pro Esports has really struggled, aside from Coily, again, being on this matcha. We've seen it before, you know, the little drive-bys, but trying to get this retribution. Okay, he's not going to get thrown up in the air with that spatial migration. Right now, Yangon Galacticos has advantage around this Lord. You've got a push down bot from Kozin.
Massive fight. Valkyrie's Descent, Ying versus 3. Make that 2. SOD thrown out. Han secures it. Will Kozin press it? He's already here. Amongst the fight. Dive to the back line. Sanji puts him in half health. Finds 1. Make it another. Double kill for this Claude. And that's enough to keep Pro Esports at bay. Yangon with 2 kills and a Lord.
Man, I can't believe that also Ying was just able to buy so much time on this Freya. You know, when he goes Valkyrie form, that's enough to go ahead and keep a lot of the members of Pro Esports at bay. And then it was a great time to just allow the Claude to come in. Sanji, again, 4-0-3, just having a massive game. This is a much more early than what we're used to for Claude's kind of popping off already, having this many kills, but you can already see it. The follow-through off of the setup is what's working so well. Now, Lord will charge into this mid-turret.
PPP finds a kick, serves up 1, but it's not going to be enough as the Lord crashes into the base. Kozin throwing these spears out. Coily in trouble with the puissance. The damage reduction ain't enough. It's a 1-for-1. Up right beneath them is their turret falling. Bottom lane shield goes down too. This is defensive Black Dragon form.
Okay, they can use it. Swinging around. Sorry, on Felix trying to help here.
Felix survives but gets choked back and slammed. 3 have fallen to try and defend.
They'll take this last turret here. Kozin's still up, Pete. Jumping in with that concealed. Just wants to get them off of this. They don't want this game to end just yet. Can they hold this base defense? They've got to wave down bot.
Another Valkyrie's Descent. PPP not strong enough to hold out. And there's a Gush trying to kick him out. And there's a massive kick. Sanji wants to end it right here, right now. 1 small minion followed by a wave. Yangon Galacticos. An emphatic win, game 1.